Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope everybody's feeling good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm a self-esteem development expert, starting with my own. And then on top of all of that, I'm a revenue acceleration coach, man. Like, I'm blessed and fortunate to say that our own company hit the Inc. 5000 list in my first year as a CMO, because this is what I do. I help people make money. And it's not to say that you are not doing quite well in your business already, okay? But have you ever spoken with a prospect or a teammate, a staff member, an employee, and you know they need what you have, right? You know they need whatever opportunity it is you're presenting, yet you can't get them to budge? Y'all ever been through that before? Where, like, you're talking to, it's a great product, there's an awesome customer service team and support team. The compensation is insane, right? Lots of trips in cars. What's going on? Why does none of this matter, right? All right. So let me explain. Let's say you fly to Brazil. Yeah, good morning, millionaires. Let's get it. YouTube gang checking in. That's what I'm talking about. Let's say you fly out to Brazil and you don't know Portuguese, right? And they don't understand English. But here you are in Brazil, right, Rita B? Check this out. Just think this out with me, and we're gonna see whether this makes sense to you. You're in Brazil. They don't speak your language. You don't speak their language, and you start giving a presentation. Would it matter if the product was awesome? Would it matter if the compensation was insane and y'all are giving away cars and you make 3% more when you're on level 3? No, none of that matters in this moment, does it? Your attitude, your motivation, your research skills, your product, your customer service, none of that means a thing. It will not help you make a thin dime until you learn what? How to speak Portuguese. Man, I'm sick of all of these different coaches, all these different personal development. They always like, be a leader, but they never tell us how to be a leader. This weekend's Kaizen Academy is going to blow your mind. I'm going to tell you that right now. Check it out. In a survey, right? In the Q&A, you know what I mean? I want you to tell me which of these is the best leadership and motivation technique. And then y'all pick one and then give me a share. Is it A, donuts for life? Is it B, a banging diamond recognition pin? Is it C, a cash prize? Or is it D, an incentive trip? Which one of those would be the best? Which one of those would work the best? Donuts for life, a diamond recognition pin, a cash prize, or an incentive trip? An incentive trip, right? Like you're going to fly them somewhere. Which one of those would be the best leadership and motivation technique out of those four? Let me see your best guess and then give me a share. Let me see your best guess. Let me see it. All right. Keonta said a trip. Okay. Kelly said cash prizes. All right. Jamil said a trip. Okay. Rita B said a trip. I see we got it. We going stir crazy, ain't we? This pandemic, we done had enough. Chanel is like a cash prize. Okay. So check it out. Keep on voting on that. And I'm going to keep kicking with you. Mama Mahasa said a cash prize. Okay. Shiz checking in. Glad you're here, my brother. All right. Y'all keep on voting on that. Again, number 1 was donuts for life. Number 2 was a cute diamond recognition pin. Number 3 was a cash prize. And then number 4 was incentive trip, right? Donuts for life, a pin, a cash prize, or a trip. Yeah. Vita's like, it depends. That was not one of the choices, girl. Will said a diamond pin, the donuts for life. And Vita, did you turn in your homework yet? If you didn't turn in your homework from that last Kaizen Academy, we waiting on you, Queen. Ashley Fox, okay, cash prize. Y'all keep on voting on that and then give me a share. But here's what I want you to understand. Our leadership skills in the beginning are barely enough to keep everybody from turning on us. Sometimes keeping your group connected is just about not irritating the crap out of them. We push them away, though, because we have no motivation skills. We have no leadership skills for us to lean back on. We're going to change that. but you know how it goes. It's much easier to watch Netflix and have a theory about leadership than it is to actually learn how to communicate effectively. You hear me? Millionaires, leaders move people into action. Write this down. They move people to personally grow. Write that down. They move people to build the business and evangelize the movement, right? But if you're not a leader, you can tell it instantly because your people not doing that. What moves them mostly is not irritating them. Somebody give me that in the comments. What moves your people mostly is not irritating them, having that connection. They wouldn't be here if they didn't believe in the movement. They are pre-sold. But a lot of times what happens is we annoy them, we irritate them, and we lose them. Check it out. Fall personality needs a logical reason to risk the action it takes to personally grow. Fall is all about judgment, right? Write this down. Good judgment is when you risk a little for a lot. Bad judgment is when you risk a lot for a little. You get what I mean? And fall is all about judgment. They need a logical reason to risk action so that they can grow personally, financially. You hear me? How can we get a summer to slow down and read a book so that they learn more about promoting their business, right? What about a spring? And I hope you're writing all of this down. Springs don't want to promote. They just want to hug people. Springs are professional huggers. Am I right? And then winter already thinks they know everything. How are you going to deal with that? But I'm going to tell you what we say when we always talk about leaders. We say they speak to my heart, right? They understand me. Somebody say that. Somebody say that. Leaders speak to my heart. They understand me, right? When we give them an objection, they don't immediately tell us that we're wrong and they're right. You hear me? See, communication is not just about talking. It also means they feel heard. At least they make us feel heard. Isn't that what we say about our favorite leaders? At least they make us feel heard. Communication is two things. It's the talking, but it's also making the other person feel heard. It means they say to themselves, this person gets where I'm coming from. That's communication, y'all. And if you want to be a leader, they got to kind of feel that. How good do we feel when somebody gets where we're coming from? You hear me? So I got a little worksheet for you this morning. As a matter of fact, if you join the Kaizen Academy this week, I got a cheat sheet you're going to be able to use that tells you the phrases to use to motivate, the phrases you need to avoid with each personality type. And then I'm going to give you a bunch of phrases you can use to upsell. Y'all are going to love this. So if you join the Kaizen Academy this week, then you're going to get that. If you're already in the Kaizen Academy, I'm going to hook you up. So here's a little worksheet for you that has nothing to do with the bonus I'm going to give you this week. Spring. Write this down. I know how you feel. Summer. Write this down. I get it, right? Because they got a short attention span. They want to hurry up and move the convo in a million different directions. With winter, you want to say, I agree. I agree. You disagree with a winter, let's face it, they're not even listening anymore. You just cut off all the empathy, right? You're not feeling them, so now they're not feeling you. Fall. I completely understand your point of view. I mean, that point of view is well researched. You hear what I'm saying? They already done thought out their position. You get what I mean? Okay, you've taken the time to see my point of view, and I should probably listen to you. You hear what I'm saying to you? All these 4 phrases I just now gave you means communication can continue. Usually, there's a disagreement in communication styles that would have kept the communication going. And whatever problem there was, it's better when 2 people can actually communicate. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? And this weekend's Kaizen Academy is all about exactly that. How to erase skepticism, how to build rapport much quicker, almost instant rapport. I hope y'all ready. It's going to be insane. All right, but let's get into it. So motivating spring. What do we say the spring phrase is? What do we start off when we're talking to a spring? What's the first thing that we say? Somebody give it to me. What's the first thing we say, y'all? Who remembers? Motivating spring. What's the first thing we say? You know, again, when y'all join the Kaizen Academy this week, I'm going to give you a bonus a little cheat sheet for the personality types. One is going to be phrases you use in presenting. Then I'm going to tell you phrases to avoid for each personality type. Then I'm going to give you phrases that will allow you to upsell. Phrases to present, phrases to avoid, and phrases that will allow you to upsell. You're going to go crazy over that. Anybody remember what you're supposed to say when you talk to a spring? All right. I know I'm giving you a lot. I know how you feel, Vita Lachey. I know how you feel. That's because Vita Lachey is a spring. Am I right, Vita? I bet you Vita is a spring. Check it out. You connect with them and their feelings when you're talking to a spring. I know how you feel about approaching customers like a sleazy saleswoman. They're like, oh, this person gets me. In the comments right now, I want you to write your best attempt at motivating a spring personality. Even if you're watching the replay right now, in the comments, I want you to write your best attempt at motivating a spring personality right here. I know how you feel about being pushy with people. Now a spring is like, oh, how does a spring feel when we say that? They feel great. You know, Tony the Tiger's voice. You aren't saying I'm wrong. You saying you understand my feelings about it. Wow. Wow. People are not self-directed, y'all. We're the leader. What about motivating a summer? What about motivating a summer? They say something to you like, man, I don't want to sit through Saturday's training. What do we say? Anybody remember what we say to a summer? How do we start that summer conversation? How do we start off that summer conversation? I get it. I get it, Chanel. I get it. You got to be quick. You got to talk fast. You don't make them wait. You don't want to sit in Saturday's training. You like, I get it. We don't want to be bored, but you'll meet a lot of new people there. It's going to be exciting. Right? But you'll meet a lot of new people there. That's going to be exciting. Right? Follow-up is boring. You know, follow-up is boring. I get it. But it's fun when they join, isn't it? You know, maybe you're throwing a tie down at the end. Right? It's fun when they join, isn't it? You know? So now we use the words, you know, meet new people. We use the words exciting, but millionaires, they don't hear us until we connect. In the comments, even if this is a replay, let me see your best attempt at motivating a summer personality. Hey, that was good, Keontis, for the spring. While y'all are typing in the summer, let me see what we have for spring. I know how you feel. I love that. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Y'all better write these down in your power book. Y'all better write these down in your power book. Oh, Allie, this weekend's Kaizen Academy, I'm telling you something. If people ain't joined the Kaizen Academy yet, they are tripping. They are tripping. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, now here goes some of them summer phrases. I get it. But don't you want to have fun? Yeah. But spending that bag ain't, right? It's going to be exciting. Yeah, let's see Shalonda's. I get you don't want to sit through an entire presentation, but the networking after is great. You'd love that, wouldn't you? She even threw in a tie down. I love the Millionaire Minded crew. I'm just like you. I love where you're coming from, Dr. Walker. I get it, but there's going to be a party after the meeting. Hey, Dr. Walker, add that I get it in the beginning. Listen, y'all, I know this is hard because we've never done this before, right? But here's why you're learning it in this way. When we have to do something new and the brain kind of calls it an issue, the real learning happens overnight. The real learning happens overnight. The brain goes through and finds mistakes we made or stuff that it couldn't solve, and then the subconscious starts working. The brain doesn't learn naturally. The brain learns after it spotlights what to do based on attempts you made. You got to make these attempts, and then your brain knows where you need work. And then you're going to wake up with answers. It's going to blow your mind. So make more attempts. Make more attempts. Somebody give me that in the comments. Make more attempts. And that cuts your brain on. Make more attempts. And then you will wake up with answers. It'll blow your mind. Yeah, y'all know we entrepreneurologists around here. We ain't talking just heart set and skill set. We talking how the mind works. We talking how the mind works. Okay, let's talk about motivating winner. How did we say, yeah, make more attempts? What's the phrase for winter, y'all? What's the phrase for winter? Somebody give me their best phrase for winter and then give me a share. Make more attempts. Make more attempts. That's right. Somebody give me your best phrase for winter. Your best phrase for the winter personality. Anybody remember? Give me your best phrase for the winter personality. And if you need more help on, hey, what's a winner personality? Go to Millionaire Minded TV and go to, all 4 seasons, dealing with all 4 seasons, learning all 4 seasons, right there on Millionaire Minded TV. Scroll back to the Monday before last. And we did, if you need to catch up on how the different personality types work, there are 4 of them: analyzers, empathizers, socializers, and organizers. And winter is the organizer. They're going to organize everything, get it done. They're going to get the whole team done. They demand results, right? The phrase for winter is, I agree with you. I agree with you. You hear me? That's the phrase for winter. I agree with you. That's right. I agree with you. Winners are never wrong. They are legends in their own mind. They are never wrong. So if you start off with telling them they're wrong, that discussion is going to go nowhere. We need to have empathy and understand their point of view if you want to lead and motivate a winter personality. Look, I agree. We don't have time for people who can't make a decision quickly. I see why you didn't follow up with them, because winters hate following up, right? In the comments, even if this is a replay, let me see your best attempt at motivating a winter personality. Your best attempts at motivating. It was called learning all 4 personalities. Learning all 4 personalities. All right, let's see your best attempt at motivating a winter personality. Let's get it. Let's get it. I agree with you. Let me share with you how this will impact the other things you're doing. I like where you're going with that. That's like if you're talking to a winter/fall. I agree with you. You got to put in work and succeed, but you got this. Or Shalonda, you could say, I hope you can do this because they're killing it. You know what I mean? I agree with you. You got to put in work to succeed, but I hope you can do this because they killing it over there. You know what I mean? Right? Go to that closing a winter training and you'll see where I'm going with that. Compliment, then challenge, and you'll knock them out every time. Winters are never wrong. I agree with you. This can be the best thing yet. You hear what I'm saying to you? I agree. You can beat everybody in a game and you have the opportunity to be the boss. I agree with you. And just for showing up, you'll get an award. Shiz is getting it. Shiz is getting it. You know what I'm saying? All right, check it out. I agree. It's hard to prospect, but think of all the money you'll earn, right? Because they think about the money. I agree, but these people don't have your skill set. So I need you to show them how to do what you're good at. Huh? I agree. I get it. It's hard to be patient, right? Because these are winter things. These are winter. I agree. You can make big money flipping homes overnight, but this can give you the cash flow you need so that you can live between property deals. You hear me? I agree. It's hard being patient with people because that's always the winner's complaint. It's so hard. I'm finding all these losers. You know, I see why you don't want to follow up. You hear me? They don't want to follow up. Now you're like, I understand where you're coming from. You're perfectly correct there. That's how you bond with the winter. Let me see it in the comments. What will you say to your winter teammates? Hey, Sherelle, if you think this was amazing, wait till the Kaizen Academy this weekend. Everybody who joins the Kaizen Academy, I'm going to give you a free cheat sheet that you can just have on your phone. It's going to tell you the phrases to use when you're presenting to each personality type. It splits it into each personality type. I'm going to give you the phrases to use when you are that you need to avoid with each personality type. It's going to be a little worksheet you can just save in your phone. And I'm going to give you the phrases to use when you need to upsell them. All right, let's move on to fall. Yeah, Miss Connor. I'm glad you made it, Queen. Yeah, Vita. Hey, Mike Stroud, you've been catching that. Your future self, right? Your future self. You know who else will love some future self conversation, Mike Stroud? A fall personality. So let's get into motivating fall. Anybody remember? What is the sentence to use when you're talking to a fall personality? When you're looking to lead and motivate a fall personality, what's the sentence you use, y'all? What's the sentence you use? Even if you're watching a replay, let me see it, because it's your attempts that's going to give your brain something to work on tonight. Am I making sense? It's the attempts, y'all. It's the attempts. Come on. Come on. Give me the attempt. Give me the attempt. Yeah. Fall would love that, right? All right, give me your phrase for fall. Give me your phrase for fall. That's right, Mrs. Goins. That's right, Mike Stroud. That's right, young Coco. I completely understand your point of view. You got to agree with their logic. It's researched, it's well thought out, and it's difficult to argue with facts. And you got to understand, if the fall is bringing it to you, if they're taking that risk to even talk to you behind, they believe what they are saying is fact, right? When a fall brings it up, it's a fact. It may be an opinion or a viewpoint to normal mortals, but to the fall, it's a fact. You hear what I'm saying? I completely understand why you wish the program had that feature. It makes sense. Let's submit that suggestion to corporate. And meanwhile, let's continue to build while they investigate the pros and cons of your suggestion. That's how you motivate a fall. In the comments, even if you're watching a replay, let me see your best attempt at motivating a fall personality. Let me see your best attempt. Make attempts, y'all. I completely understand why you don't want to start now, because falls are always going to be the last to start. Always. I completely understand why you don't want to start right now. You want to be an expert on all areas of our business. However, let's sponsor a few people now so they can be learning all about our business at the same time. You hear me? In the Q&A, let me see it. What will you say to your fall teammates to lead them and to motivate them? And check it out. You can also send me your best ideas to wearemillionaireminded@gmail.com. You can send me your best ideas to wearemillionaireminded@gmail, and I'll kind of help you come up with some. I'll help you edit it. If you did not turn in your homework from the last Kaizen Academy, we are waiting. If you did turn in your homework, let me get some fire emojis if I gave you back some banging ideas. Let me get some fire emojis if I gave you back some banging ideas. Man, there were so many of y'all. I was so impressed, man. I love our tribe. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Dr. Johnny, I completely understand your point of view. But just by starting this business, I've got trainings that help me in every area of my life. Woo! That is a fall motivation statement. That is a fall leadership statement. That was amazing. Somebody else, give me your best attempt. Give me your best attempt. And if you haven't done so yet, you may want to join the newsletter. You may want to join the text message system. Y'all see this? It's scrolling down here at the bottom. That's important, y'all. Come on, let me see your best. Let me see your best. Let me see your best attempt. I understand that you want to research. I had a friend that needed to do that same thing, and they decided it was a great fit. They decided it was a great fit. Let's go. Let me see your best attempt. Let me see your best attempt. Let me see your best attempt. What is your best attempt for motivating a fall? Let me see it. Let me see it. I understand you have to check everything out, and that'll lead to your success. We have so much information that'll add value to you. Why don't we get on the phone with a few people and you can hear how I talk to them so you can add that data to the information you've been collecting? You see what I did there, Miss Marilyn J? I completely understand. That makes a lot of sense. Let's get you started because we need someone like you to go over this information and help us poke holes in it. You see what I did there? You see what I did there, Miss Reifer? Shalonda says she's waiting on us. I completely understand why you haven't gotten started, but would it be okay if I showed you where there's a whole website full of training videos and documents to help you build your business the right way? That way, while we build your business in the meantime, you can be gathering all the information you need. You see how I'm always throwing that leadership or motivation piece on the end? They don't need no extra motivation to go study something, y'all. They study so they don't have to go and put in the work right now because they don't feel prepared to put in the work. So at the end, you got to throw in that other part. I completely understand why you want more time to join the Kaizen Academy. However, once you join, you'll get full access to the complete vault of trainings and the courses. I like where you did that. Dr. Johnny, let's get some research now about Black families, business, and credit. Woohoo! Y'all starting to get it. Y'all starting to get it. Shalonda said Jamal used that poke holes in his line on me last week. And even though she knew he was using it on her, she was like, bet, let's go. That's a fall personality, y'all. That's a fall personality. Shalonda's a straight fall. Here's Donna. Let me show you where all the information is so you can sift through it and make a decision. Wow. We get people ready to change their lives. You know, falls will also love all the credentials that the company has. Falls will love the fact that it's pretty hard to lose with the stuff we use. Let's go, Keontis. I completely understand that your evaluation is politically correct. So by all means, let's keep this going in the right direction to success. Let's go, Keontis. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. That's enough for today. It's affirmation time. All the rest of this week, I'm going to tell you how to deal with objections from the different personality types. All the rest of this week. So tomorrow we're going to do spring. Then Wednesday we're going to do summer. And then Thursday we're going to do winter. And then Friday we're going to do fall. This whole week I'm going to show you how to deal with objections depending on the personality type. So get ready for that. But right now it's affirmation time. It's affirmation time. I meant to show all the fire emojis from everybody that turned in their homework. But it's affirmation time. We out of time, y'all. Y'all know we went over our 15 minutes today, but I hope you got something out of it. All right. It's affirmation time. Oh, y'all are so welcome. Y'all are so welcome. Y'all are so welcome. Listen, wait till y'all see this worksheet. Call in right now, but I'm sending you a worksheet. Everybody that joins the Kaizen Academy, I'm sending you a worksheet that allows you to, let's go. Call in right now. I'm sending you a worksheet that's going to tell you phrases to use when you're presenting to a certain personality, phrases to use when you are upselling them, and I'm going to give you phrases to avoid. Let's go. Oh, you're so welcome, Queen. You're so welcome. Let's go. Good. Affirmation time. Let's get it, Keontis. All right, it's affirmation time. Call in right now. Repeat after me, millionaires. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and grateful that every day in every way I'm